I was going to ask you what are your thoughts on Donegal, because they beat Tyrone in the Ulster Championship last year, and I'd imagine it would have rocked them to the core, losing to a very good Cavan side in the Ulster final. Do you think they can take further steps this year, or why do you think they've come up short in a couple of big games in the last couple of years?
I suppose, look, you spoke about Mannion and Jack McCaffrey leaving, and that, and McNeilish left, didn't throw in his lot. I think this year Donegal have everybody. I think, from what I know of them, and what surprised me yesterday was they came from 8 points down, and the next thing, with Michael Murphy gone off the field, and Paddy McBrearty stood up with, was it 8 points, if my memory is right? Jesus, these guys, the bench coming back, they have a big, gangly, mobile team. And you, Declan, and I know as well as you, Shane, that this is not going to be the format for Donegal. But by God, I think the pain and the hurt that was in Kerry, and let me tell you, there was some hurt in Kerry when they were beaten by Cork, is still ingrained deep down in that Donegal team. And I would say there's going to be a huge kick in them. And I'm beginning to like Donegal more and more, and to see how they reacted yesterday. These are all, fact-finding little bits of information that you see about a team. We've all said that for the last 2 years that it should be Donegal. They're going for 3 in a row, I believe, last year. Look, they've won. It's all within themselves. It's now between Bonner and to get his artillery right, get everybody on the field, and I think they're going to be a serious outfit. Who's to say that they may not make it to an All-Ireland final?
The only thing is,
I have great respect for them. Sorry.
Would you not be slightly worried, Michael Murphy going off with that hamstring? I mean, just with the schedule that we have now, they're playing Armagh on Saturday night, and then thereafter, like, the championships coming down the tracks in 2-3 weeks after that. I mean, a hamstring injury, which could normally take, correct me if I'm wrong, but 6 to 8 weeks before you're really back training in any real meaningful up to game speed sense. I mean, this, and a lot of teams are seeing it. I mean, right across the board, like Armagh got 4 defenders injured. Everything's been sort of crammed back in the return to play. But Michael Murphy going off with a hamstring, if that's a tear, John, that is serious repercussions, because he may be able to play, but would he be able to kick a 50-yard free off the ground with a hamstring playing?
No, I agree with you, Declan. But look, we'll stay on the positive side that it is 5 to 6 weeks, and you can get a guy right, and he's a guy that's superb, keeps himself in superb shape. But what I'm looking at, the real guys that I'm looking at there, is that you see McNeilish and Oisin Gallen and McBrearty. I know it's a league game, but geez, they're just showing that bit of flair. That's what I'm looking at. I think that they're covering ground and they're working for each other. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being deceived. Maybe there is that soft bottom to Donegal. And if I don't think it's going to wholly be. It's not going to all hinge on Murphy, and I think they'll give him plenty of time to get right. But Murphy inside in the full forward line, Jesus, I'll tell you, they're going to still take 2 good men to mark him, So, look, it's all to play for, but I would certainly see Donegal as being the team that have the wherewithal to get out of Ulster. You can say about Armagh. I think Armagh have improved, and maybe Kieran Donaghy has done something with their passing. They certainly look a bit slicker, and they certainly are taking good scores that they weren't doing. And I think McGeaney is going in the right direction. But I just think Armagh are a slow burner for me. Monaghan, they're there or thereabouts all the time. And Cavan, don't write them off. They had. Are they going to be like Tipperary, a one-year wonder? I don't know. But at the moment, anyway, I would say that Donegal are the team for me that would more than likely stay the distance, and it isn't all about Murphy. I saw that yesterday clearly. I mean, when you do go down the 8 points, Murphy's not there. You know, he's a big player. If he's anywhere right, I think that I just think that this Donegal team is coming right, and if McNeilish is somewhere right, he's a huge player, gifted player.
Up and down the country, people love their clubs. Just ask the big names.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to put that into words, Shane.
Okay, well,
you always give it your all for a club, no matter who you're playing or what you're playing. You just always have to try and push yourself.
This is for the Tyrone people, Nicky.
Whatever grade you're playing at within the county, that you were able to have that opportunity to play.
And the other night, I said, I'm going to watch it.
Well, hopefully you will too, as Our Game launches an online fundraising platform for clubs, helping you raise money for your team through a live interactive show on Zoom. There was a time when a club could sell hundreds of tickets and fill out a big venue, putting on an entertaining show like Dances with the Stars, White Collar Boxing, The Cube, and anything in between. Lots of money in the coffers to ensure your team could operate for the season, and a good show put on for those supporting the cause. Right now we're quite some time away from being able to put big crowds into a venue, yet the costs of running a club remain. So if your club is in need of a financial solution, perhaps we have it for you. We'll do it all for you too. We'll set up the ticketing platform, we'll send you a unique Zoom link for each person who has bought a ticket, all the issues taken out there, help organise a great panel of guests and put out a live interactive show for those at home to get involved. Simply contact us on events@ourgame.ie and we'll set your club up for a highly profitable evening's work. It's a simple recipe for your club to get much needed cash in the door, with the extra option to sell raffle tickets if you've prizes to give away. So contact us now at events@ourgame.ie.